Hello and welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host Lily. And y'all, it has been a minute since I've done any kind of DPR IAN reactions on the channel or the Patreon. It has been a minute too long, in my opinion, and we need to get back into it because he has a lot of stuff that he's putting out, and I'm really excited for it. Like, there's the music video he did with IU that I will react to separately from this video, and then there's also an interview he's done recently and other old interviews I want to get into with him in them. So just expect it to be before the end of April. Just expect those reactions to be out on the YouTube channel, and of course they'll be on Patreon. So yes, this one is actually an interview he did with Aiki, and she's a really talented dancer if y'all do not know who she is. And I did see them when they were on her TikTok. I think it was on his I don't know if it was on his TikTok or her TikTok, but I saw it was the Don't Go Insane dance challenge that everybody has been picking up in Korea. Like, it's been taking off. Like, AT's someone from AT did it, and I was like, ooh, what? It was just so cool to see that. And yeah, and then even DPR IAN out here, when he was on live, shouted out ATs, and y'all know from this channel and the Patreon, I do reactions for AT. So seeing my worlds converge like that is so cool. That is so cool. But yeah, I'm excited to see what he's going to talk about here. I didn't really know she had a YouTube page. I thought she was just doing things on TikTok and Instagram, but I love her. Like, the fact that she's a mother, a wife, and a dancer, and she's just doing her thing still, like, that is such a thing, and I'm so happy for her. And then of course DPR IAN, because he is so dear to me now, because I just really love everything. And thank you to the person on my comments who recommended me to react to DPR IAN, because now I'm officially a dreamer, and I love that for me. I love that for me. And he's just getting a lot of more recognition, and I just love that for him, because he is a precious soul, in my humble opinion. And I love the honesty and the rawness of his music and his lyrics, and the message is very important in today's world. So yeah, a bit of a longer intro, but yeah, that's some thoughts, and we're gonna get into it immediately. Before we do that, we're gonna have our moment of solidarity with the indigenous people all around the world. So as y'all know, for over 180 days I have been talking about what's been going on in different parts of the world that have been influenced by basically my government, who I don't want to say is corrupt, but that is the only way to describe them. Like, they even just okayed billions of dollars in aid, which was cool for the one country that they did it for, but then to a settler colonialist regime. And I'm just like, okay, for why really is my question. But yeah, and it's just ridiculous at this point, y'all. But it's just having to speak truth to power, as I have said before, because it's just ridiculous at this point that craziness is still being allowed to go on, that ethnic cleansings are still being allowed to go on, genocides are allowed to be going on, and nobody's trying to do enough to stop it. And it's just insane to me. So if y'all are familiar, this channel, this Patreon, wherever you're watching this from, will always be for a free Congo, a free Palestine, a free Sudan, a free Tigray, a free Yemen, a free Lebanon, and a free Syria. I don't play about indigenous people. There's a lot to do in terms of indigenous people in the States. The government that is over the United States, my government, they do a lot of evil against the indigenous people here, and just seeing so many instances coming up of them doing the same tactics that they would do against indigenous Native Americans and African Americans and even Asian Americans, and they're doing it in other countries that are African and Asian / Middle Eastern. I'm like, it's mind-boggling. It's like seeing history repeat itself in real time. And as somebody who studied world and US history, it is beyond, and that is where I will keep it. So yeah, y'all, that is our moment of solidarity, and we are going to get into our patron shout outs. So the first patron shout out will go out to Genoviva. The second Patreon shout out will go out to Clover Me. The third Patreon shout out will go out to Shayaka. And the fifth and final Patreon shout out will go out to Red Clouds. I want to thank you all so much for your support on the Patreon. It really does mean the world to me. And also a big shout out to the lovely subscribers on YouTube. Y'all, thank y'all so much for being subscribers. We're at over 800 subscribers now. And I really do appreciate y'all. And if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, but would like to support the channel further, do not forget to subscribe. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to get straight into this interview between Aiki and DPR IAN, or this discussion, or whatever kind of special this is, just to see what exactly they're going to be up to here, because I'm interested.
똥꼬 인생
똥꼬인.
같이
네.
한번 쳐보고 싶어서.
아, 좋아요.
Oh, it's a vlog. Okay, that has DPR IAN in it. Okay.
아이키 누나. 에임 누나. 이름 있다.
이름이 예쁘네!
I love it so much. I love this. She's so excited.
약간 섹시하지 않아 오늘?
근데 아니 멋있어. 근데 너무 꾸미고 왔는데? 대박. 아니 무슨 일이냐고.
I love it.
오늘 DPR 이한 만나러 왔어요.
왜?
제가 이한님의 너무 팬인데 동고 인생 그 챌린지를 쳤어요. 근데 이한이 그걸 본 거야.
아, 대박.
그래서 만나러 왔어요.
I love this. She's so excited. She is fangirling. I love this for her.
할 때도 이러고 가.
근데 뭐 양손이 좀 가벼우시네요?
아니 너무 급하게 지금 틈에서 커피랑 좀 먹을 거 좀 선물로 드릴까요?
아, 그럴까요? 가시죠. 근데 오늘 향수 너무 많이 뿌렸다.
I'm done.
여기가 되나요?
처음 맡아보는 냄새. 우리가 그렇게 만났는데.
아 발렌타인데이였잖아.
맞네.
근데 아니 나 남편 것도 안 사줬단 말이야.
Oh no.
그러면
남편 거 사러 왔다가
남편 거 사러 왔는데 자 그러면 여기서 컷하고 제가 남편 거 그 발렌타인데이 기념으로 사러 왔는데 그냥 경상에서 이
I
양반
love this. I love that so much.
노래하시느라 목이 많이 아프실 거예요.
That's true.
달달한 거 충전시켜주는 게 중요해서 한 거고.
이한이?
네. 아 신랑? 우리 신랑은 뭐 매일 발렌타인데이.
That's true.
내가
진짜 궁색하다. 여기네.
I'm done. She said every day is Valentine's
저녁
Day
있거든요.
with her husband.
저
That's true.
사람들은 너무 떨리면 그 빈혈이 와요. 근데 우리 스태프분들은 같이 일하면서 막 어떻게 일하세요? 심장 떨려서. 아니 저기 여자 100명 있어요? 아니 이하님이 다니실 때마다 여자 소리들이 웅성웅성.
I love her so. She's so excited to meet him. It's such a big deal.
똥 싸고 계신가?
I love her so much.
너무 팬이에요.
I love her. Why is she every fan ever?
이거 앞으로.
I'm loving this.
한국 오신 지 얼마 안 되죠?
맞아요. 언제 왔지? 약간 며칠 전에 온 것
며칠
같아요.
전에?
네.
지금 시차 적응 괜찮아요?
마치 오늘 딱 이제 괜찮아진 것 같아요. 네. 아침 드셨어요?
아침이요?
네네.
저는 체할 것 같아서.
체할 것 같아서요.
체할 것 같아서.
I love her so.
저도 체할 것 같아서 안 먹었어요.
아니 근데
네.
그 춤을 좋아하는 걸로 알고 있거든요.
네, 좋아하는 거랑 좀 잘 치는 거랑 하는 것 같아가지고.
Sir, you are good at it.
그 뭐죠? 20대? 초반?
20대요?
20대 아니요. 욕 같은.
아니 살짝
네, 딱 20대 때 약간 그 춤을 엄청 좋아했어요.
비보잉 원래
네, 맞아요.
조금 하셨었죠?
그때는 막 날라다니긴 했는데.
와 진짜로?
네, 막. 그러니까 이거는 안 돼. My mind knows.
네.
근데 이 부분은 몰라요.
아 근데
네.
잘 하셨을 것 같아요.
아, 그래요? 완벽주의자였어.
완벽주의자.
네.
20대 때라고 하시는 거면
네.
지금
33. 네.
몇 년생?
90년대.
90?
네.
어?
그러니까 한 살 차이지 않아요?
맞아요. 제 나이도
네,
알아요?
알죠.
남자는
한국 스타일로 누나.
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 누나라고 불러요. 아이키 누나.
저는 페인.
헤인.
어.
헤인 누나. 헤인 누나. 헤인 누나. 이름이 좋다. 헤인.
이름이 예쁘네!
It's her freaking out for me.
그래요?
I really love this.
이런 사람이 아니고
아, 진짜요?
와.
근데 되게
말을 못해요.
진짜 좋은 에너지인데?
그리고 진짜 앞에서 얘기해서 죄송한데 완전 끼쟁이.
삐쟁이에요?
저도
네.
무대 가면
많이.
끼 많이 부리거든요.
아, 플러팅. 삐. 아,
플러팅 상이.
진짜요?
네, 왜냐면 나 알거든? 이렇게 하다가 한 번씩 웃어요. 약간 이게 턱선 이런 거 있죠? 이러다가 이런 거 잘해. 이런 거 잘해.
완전 칭찬해.
네.
감사합니다.
I love
그리고
this so
하나 더
much.
축하드릴 일이
네.
있던데 이번에 아이유님하고 뮤비 기획까지 하셔서
맞아요.
슈퍼
네, 맞아요.
맞죠?
쇼파. 네, 맞아요.
와,
맞아요.
직접 디렉하신 거예요?
네, 네. 연출을 좀 이제 다시
Yeah,
이렇게
he's really
시작을
good
한
at
지도
it.
몇 년 되긴 했어요.
어.
그래서 원래는 이제 잠깐 쉬었다가 이제 제 거를 하고 이제 이번 아이유 씨 거를 이제 맡게 됐는데 되게 오랜만에 뭔가 다시 출발하는 너무 재밌어요.
자신의 음악도 직접 뮤비에 많이
네,
하시죠?
네. 그래서 저희 현장 가보시면 나중에 와주세요. 네.
What?
그러면은
네.
언제인지 구체적으로
네.
진짜
I love this so
그러니까
much.
한국 스타일 나중에 밥 먹자 이거 너무 한국 스타일이거든요. 저는 언제 며칠 어디서
그거 다
정리는 알려줘요.
알려드릴게요.
정리는 알려줘요.
아, 근데 저도 이렇게 꼭
She is so mean.
사실
She said you know the date, the time. I'm done.
몇 개 같이 보여놓고
I love this.
영상을 같이 좀 보고
이게
저 준비했어.
네.
동고 인생
네.
진짜 너무 멋있게 봤어요.
아, 정말요?
너무 멋있게 봤는데 저거 언제 정확히
작년 10월에 내긴 했는데
Yeah,
사실
it
이
was.
컨셉은 원래 근데 저희가 한 작년
초부터?
초부터 네, 준비를 했던 것 같긴 해요.
이거 한번 같이
그래서?
봐도 돼요?
같이 봐도 되죠? 그리고 저희 이제 미국에 있는 항상 저희가 같이 하는 댄스 팀인데 진짜 너무 이제 열정적으로 이걸 좋아하는 사람들이어서
표현이 더
네.
자유분방한 것 같아요.
네, 약간 맞아요. 그래서 좀 재밌었어요.
와!
네?
표현이 좋아!
아, 이거요?
아니 근데 여기 가면 사람이 있어!
네,
나오죠?
네.
I love this so much.
와우.
사실 이 부분을 진짜 그걸 약간 춤을 좀 노리고 만든 부분이어서
아, 진짜?
그래서 확 바뀌는. 왜냐면 노래가 Don't Go Insane이잖아요.
네, 똥꼬.
Don't Go Insane. Don't Go Insane.
똥꼬.
Dang.
넌안 시켰어요. 그렇게
뭐지 약간 노래가 의미하는 그 내용 반대로
오.
약간 미쳐가는 내용이에요. 그러니까 미쳐가지 마 하면서 점점 미쳐가는
미쳐가는.
거예요.
와. 저 궁금한 거.
네. 네.
이거 또 실제 목소리로 다 따신 거고?
네, 맞아요. 뭔가 그 사이사이에 들어가는 약간 쪼개는 뭔가 박자가 또 하나 뭔가 있었으면 해가지고 그게 이거에 바뀌었더라고요.
Oh, that's
말이 안
right.
될 수도 있잖아요.
그죠? 다시 잘라가지고
잘라서 반복으로
네,
이렇게.
네, 편집하는 과정 보면 그렇게
한번 이렇게.
네, 그래서 뭔가 좀 이렇게 맞추고
그리고 그 댄스 포인트 저는 이제 또 세 번째 하나 더 여기서 이거 하는 게
네.
그 어떤 느낌이 들었냐면
네.
자기의 와이프한테 아침에
약간
애교 부리는 느낌.
지금도 보면 챌린지 같은 것도 이제 올라오는 거 보면 되게
어.
그런 부부 앞에서 약간 하는 그 챌린지가 많더라고요.
아 진짜요?
네.
와.
그래서 좀 되게 신기하다. 나중에 뭐 할 때
예.
먼저 물어봐도 돼요?
완전요.
이런 거 어떠냐고?
완전
괜찮아요?
완전 언제 물어보실 거예요?
네.
아니 일정 잡아놔야 되니까. 저도 바빠요. 그래서
I love her so. She's like, I'm gonna make time for you.
자신 있게 얘기할 수 있어. 나는
네.
저도 이거 챌린지
네.
하는 분들 봤는데
네.
나 거기서 내가 지지 않는다고 생각해.
근데 저도 그렇게 생각해요.
네.
뭐라 해야지? 약간 제가 너무
네.
약간 부담? 약간 너무 잘하시거든요.
제가 부담돼요?
아니요 부담되니까.
너무 잘해.
춤을 너무 잘 추셔가지고.
이게 또 좋아하는 마음이 담기면 더
그래요?
잘하고 싶은 게 있어요.
아무나 하면 안 돼요.
어떡해. 어떡해. 나 진짜 너무
I love her.
되게 진짜 뭐라 해야지? 약간 보기 너무 좋아요.
I live.
그럼 얼마나 걸렸어요? 이거 약간.
이거 추는데요?
네.
원래 보통
네.
한 5번도 안 찍어요. 근데 이거
네.
거의 한 20번 찍었어요.
진짜요?
Dang.
저는 과한 게 스스로 부담스러워서 너무 좋아가지고 막 이거 막 이렇게 하는 거야. 그래서 나 왜 이러냐 이러면서 약간 좀
근데 너무
가만히
엄청 섹시했는데 이게 진짜
I love this.
적당한 그 선에서 진짜 매력을 살리는.
Yeah, it
그러니까 저도
does.
그 비슷한
It's just enough with her own twist on it, but it's not too much. So I feel what she's saying. Because sometimes you can look at something back and you're like, oh, I need to tone that down. Because that's too much. I don't want to reveal that much of myself for the public consumption. And then you gotta edit it out. I feel her on that.
할수 없는데 좋은 점이 뭐냐면 되게 날 것의 느낌 있잖아요.
날 것을
정리해서 추려고 하지 않고 진짜 필링대로 이렇게 가는 게
Yeah.
진짜 오히려 멋있는데
진짜요?
나는 그게 진짜
감사합니다.
이한이라고 생각해요. 아니 근데 진짜 그래서 더 멋있고
감사합니다.
사실 제가 오늘
네.
만난 김에
네.
똥꼬인생
똥꼬에서.
진짜 이한이랑 같이
네.
한번 쳐보고 싶어서
좋아요.
That is so
괜찮아요?
awesome.
괜찮죠. 너무 괜찮죠. 처음이에요. 처음으로 제가.
처음이에요. 진짜 처음이에요.
처음이에요.
진짜 많은 팬분들이 너무 부러워할 것 같아. 근데 어떡할 건데? 한번 저 춤을 좀
같이
알려주세요.
so well.
저한테 알려주셔야 될 것 같은데
아니.
보니까 지금
저기
춤추러 가야 돼요.
둘만 들어갔다 올 테니까.
네. 좋아요. 이거 그냥 두고 가는 거죠?
네.
알겠습니다. 갔다 오겠습니다.
제가 친구랑 어제 찍어놓은 건데
네.
이거를 아이키가 하고 이때 잠깐 보였다가 그냥 서서 액션하고 바바바 이때 나오고 이런 액션들. 그러면 제가 여기서 하 했을 때 이한이 보여야 돼. 바바바바 한번 턱을 탁 쳐주고 하하 이거 액션.
이거예요?
네. 그래서 프리 액션 하면 제가 이쪽으로 와 있을 거예요.
네네.
이렇게. 여기까지?
오케이.
아주 본 다음에 그다음 이렇게 멋있는 액션 취하면 제가 이렇게 살짝 가까이 요 정도 가까이 가요.
완전 가까이 이렇게.
Said you could come closer.
죄송해요. 저는 이렇게 하면 이런 거 듣듯이.
아니
빵.
이거 어느
네.
쪽으로 으쌰으쌰 할 거예요?
그거는 원하시.
아니.
서로 맞아요. 그럴 것 같아.
나도 마주보고 하지 말았어. 나도 그래서 이렇게 바깥쪽 보고 하려고 그랬어.
이쪽으로요? 알겠습니다.
마주보고 이랬어. 나도 그거 안 하겠어요.
제가 이렇게 할게요. 이렇게 하면 할게요.
오케이.
어때요?
I love this.
Amazing.
야, no problem.
No problem.
It's the fact that they are both
여기요?
really shy beings, but they on the stage is different. Come on. Ooh. Let's go. That was awesome. That is so cool. And it came out so well, y'all. Like, I was like, when I saw it, I was so happy to see him with her. I was like, what? Never did I think the worlds would collide this way.
이한밖에 안 보여.
This is it. Yep. This is awesome. I'll be so excited. Yes. Get into it. This was just phenomenal. You see it on my For You page. I'm like, TikTok, you know. Get into it. This is awesome. I love it. I love that.
아니 오늘 이렇게 만나게 해주신 것도
제가 영광이에요 진짜. 덕분에 진짜 너무 재밌어요. 야 이렇게 재밌는 줄 몰랐어요.
Yeah. Oh, this is first. Yeah, it is. That's awesome.
너무 so good. She's so good.
그래서 언제 만날 수 있다고
I love her for this. She like, we need to link up again. For real, for real. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love it so much. I love it so much. Y'all, that was so amazing to watch because I really do love me some DPR IAN, and Aiki is like the icing on the cake. She is so phenomenal, and to see such a high caliber artist, dancer like her, just completely fangirling over DPR IAN, I'm like, same, because it's just something about him. To where even when, like, my mom and my sister, who do not know this man from Sam, but I had did the reaction to the Thirst tweets, and I remember my mom said something. She's like, "Wow," she said, "That is really," and she said, "That's really a handsome young man," and she said it, but it's not just what he looks like. It's who he is. And then even my sister said that. She's like, "Oh, there's something very sincere about him." And I'm like, "Oh, that is beautiful." So I'm like, look at me standing the right people, because my mom does not say that about everyone. Like, there have been artists that I listened to and that I thought I really liked that she said, "Oh, there's something off about them." There's something off about them. And then not too long later after she said that, a few weeks or a few months or a few years will go by, and then there's something that comes out that is just completely out of the left field for them. So for her to give the green light on DPR IAN and my sister too, I'm like, okay, like, it's just good things. So I'm like, love that. And I love Aiki. She is just such a phenomenal dancer. I swear, she is just so top tier. There's not very many dancers who I have said that about, but she's just one of them. She is just so phenomenal, and the way she just makes it her own, and the fact that she wears so many hats in her personal life and in her professional life, and she still has that balance, is amazing to see. And I think more women need to see women like her to really realize that you can really have it all. And if you have a great support system, that's also a plus as well. And she's just making it very visible, especially in Korea, for women to know, yeah, you could be a mom, you could be a wife, and you could still have your career too, because she does. And I love that. So yeah, y'all, I'm just, this reaction, like, it was such a heartwarming thing to watch, and I really loved this interaction. I do, and I can't wait to see more interactions between them both in the future, because it's beautiful and it's wonderful. I like the fact that they both got so shy and were nervous around each other. I'm like, this is so cute. But it reminds me of myself, because I am introverted and I'm not extroverted at all, especially when it comes to meeting new people. I can pretend like I am in, like, workspaces, because you have to kind of sometimes be that way for the job, but in real life it's just It's like I would not, unless somebody comes up to me, I don't usually approach people first. It's not something I do. I do not feel comfortable. And I'm like, and so like seeing them behave that way as they met each other for the first time, even though they were fans of each other, you could tell. It is such me, like I was like, I've never felt more seen. I'm like, that is me. But yeah, y'all, that is my reaction to this lovely special on Aiki's channel with her DPR IAN. And if you have stayed all the way to the end, I do want to thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching this video on YouTube and you're a subscriber on the channel, I want to thank you once again for being a subscriber. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you have yet to subscribe to the channel, do not forget to do so. And last but most definitely not least, a big round of applause and a thank you as well to the lovely patrons on Patreon. Y'all, your support is so very much appreciated. And yeah, we'll be back with a relatively soon, not back with a relatively, but relatively soon I will be back with another reaction. But until then, y'all, bye.